Hello again, traders. Right, you're looking at the new dashboard, the H4 dashboard. Still probably a work in progress, bit of tweaking to do, but I can't believe the actual power of this thing, and I can't believe also that I've not done something like this before. But you know, before I start, many people say H4s are bad to trade because they all close at different times. Well, I've studied this at length over a long time, and most traders and ex-professional traders, city traders and stuff, agree that the 4-hour candle should correspond to the London Open, sort of 10 o'clock in the night in the UK, and we are GMT +2 on these charts, so that corresponds with you know, UK time 2 and 6, and then 10 AM, 6 AM, 10 AM, and the candle that closes at 2 PM, and then 4 hours later at 6 PM, and so on and so forth. So if your brokers don't agree with that, then I suggest you either change broker or implore them to actually change their server times, because you can't change them from what your broker times are, unfortunately. So anyway, that aside, H4, there's so much, and the point of this video is to show you sort of how much information there is here. You know, lots and lots. You can see inside bars. There's an inside bar, and there's a breakout there. You can see huge candles, huge bars, and this would warrant extra investigation, because a huge bar, and there's a reversal. So at 10 AM we are currently at about 12 midday now, and so we're 2 hours into the new bar, and you can see that's probably about 61.8 fib retracement there, actually, that stopped that wick there. But you know, you can see how powerful these things are, and I've been trading my socks off with these, you know, scalping, trading. I'm posting them before the event. You know, AJ, I said all the Aussie dollar pairs look interesting for possible reversals. Well, that's a big reversal there. In fact, I think I traded that. I did. Nice reversal there. I traded that one too. Aussie USD, nice reversal. So, you know, the information you can glean from just this simple set of charts here is just crazy. You know, really continuous 16 hours, 4-hour bars of buying going on there. You know, obviously pullbacks and then buy, and so on and so forth. So from here to here, massive buying. Here to here, massive buying. So you open the charts at 10 AM and have a look to see where they are in relation to the support and resistance, supply and demand about. And you know, BTC, no brainer. I mentioned this when it was down here, good reversal, and then it's come back up to supply. Same with ETH, and lo and behold, we've had a massive 4-hour reversal as well. So I'm not going to go into the entries. The entries always are related to 3 candle reversals and the RSI histo momentum, maybe on the 1 minute, 5 minute, or 15 minute 3CRs. Well, not the 1 minute, but the 1 minute trend, and the 15 minute and 5 minute 3CRs to get in nice and fast. And if you were trading this short here, your stop is minuscule. You know, a safe stop. And the other thing to mention here is the speed of these things. You know, set your alarm for 10 to 10, 9:50. Study a bunch of charts, takes moments, and then go and open the ones that look interesting, and then potentially it's all done and dusted within the next 30 minutes, you know. So, and then go away, do whatever you like with your life, and then come back 4 hours later. Same process. So these had to warrant a mention. I'm absolutely well, over the moon, to be honest with you, because it just limits screen time, and it adds numerous more quality trading opportunities. That's the important thing. This is interesting. Just looking at this one, you've broken a massive level of support here. It's a 3 candle reversal, huge candle. You know, that would be worth having a look at to see what level we are here. You know, you'll get people say, oh, well, because I talked about it yesterday, perhaps we need a 3CR reversal indicator on here, like Aaron's levels and stuff. But that can overcomplicate it. There's no need, you can learn really from, we know that is a inverted hammer or a shooting star, possibly at supply. Look what happens. Once again, we've got 3CR on here. There's the penultimate, the ultimate high. This is the close below, and then lo and behold, what happens? We've had a pullback. You couldn't make this stuff up, to be honest with you. So how simple is that? But how powerful is that when you compare it with, say, something like that? I love the RSI dash, don't get me wrong, that's fantastic, but and also the Bollinger Band indicator, and this thing is absolutely massive. The amount of work that must have gone into that is phenomenal. But the only reason currently, look at all this stuff, Camarilla stuff, Fibonacci pivots, standard pivots, as I say, Fibonacci's there. I think there's Woodies, yeah, Camarillas. The work that has gone into this thing is just phenomenal. The reason I like it currently on my charts, or 2 or 3 reasons. We can see where we are in relation to the pivots here very quickly. If it's oversold, if it's the R3s and S3s on here, they're not there now, so they've obviously hit them and pulled back a little bit. But there's so much information available. But the reason I've opened it up is because I want to make an appeal to any MQL coders. This opens up a new window, and I can't for the life of me find anything that does that, that I can incorporate with the this dashboard here. Because what I'd love to do is to be able to, the buttons indicator unfortunately would open the chart on, when I click that, it would open the chart on over this chart, as it were. So what I want is a new chart to open up, which is what that pivot indicator does when I click on these. So I can speed things up, just flick from chart to chart by clicking on these ones. I hope that makes sense. Unfortunately, I haven't got the code for this one, but there are lots of different examples of this it's called recent candles indicator, and maybe there it is there. If we could get it so that it opens, when I click on DXY or dollar index, for example, it opens a new window, that would be absolutely amazing. So if anyone can do that, that would be really helpful. And see me on Twitter Best Forex Method, my Twitter account, and it would just be the icing on the cake for this particular indie. If not, then maybe just one of those buttons indicators that does the job, and I could just have it above the chart up there, move these all down a little bit. So that's it, guys. H4 candles, so much information here. Stuff, I can't see one for example now, but if that was a red tailed candle here, say for example, red bar down with a long tail, you could expect to get a wick fill on that, and it would just continue down. I can't see one at the moment. There were plenty yesterday I saw. So but if this one closed below those 2 levels there, that effectively is, or you'd want it to close below there and fill that wick up. So that would be what you could effectively call a line chart 3CR. As it is, it looks like it may well 3 candle reversal down. That's the US 500. US Tech, that's interesting. That's got what we call clear air to the left hand side. You can see that clearly. If we close below here, that will be a line chart 3CR. Doesn't have to close below the wick, although the standard 3CR would. And then you would expect it to potentially fill that gap there. So much information just looking at a handful of candles. Obviously in this case you would want to open up the chart, so I'd like ideally to be able to click on it and then see what else was on there. But for a quick 5-minute glance every 4 hours, this has to take some beating, I'm sure of it. So thanks for watching, have a great weekend.